What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna be showing you my NES games. I don't have that many games, but I am happy on what I have, so far. But I am planning to get more games. I'm especially the Mega Man games. I want to get the rest of the other Mega Man games that I don't have, and some other games too. But I'm gonna show you what I have so far. Super Mario Brothers 3. It's one of the best games. It's Mario. You gotta love Mario. So yeah, there's nothing to say about that, but it's a lot of fun. Tiny Toon Adventures. I have this for Super Nintendo, and to be honest, I like this version more better. And I also have this Nintendo box, and it came with the manual, so that's cool. The game's a lot of fun, and it is hard. I can make it to like the last level, but I can't beat it. Next up, Gremlins 2. I seen someone play this on a live stream, and the game looked pretty cool, and the game was cheap, so you know that's why I got it. The game is fun. The game is kind of hard too, and the more games, the more better to have. Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. The game is okay, but to be honest, I don't like the game. I like to watch the Looney Tunes, but the game it's all right. Next up, Make Kids. I seen the first time I seen this game was because of the Angry Video Game Nerd, and people say that it's a rip off from Super Mario Brothers 3. I mean, that's fine with me. If a game's trying to be like Super Mario Bros. 3, count me in because Super Mario Bros. 3 is awesome. And I do like the game. Next up, Mega Man 2. I have the Mega Man games on Super Nintendo and they're just awesome. And I this is the probably the reason why I wanted to get an NES because of the Mega Man games. I like the Mega Man games so much. And I have not played the Mega Man games on NES, and I heard that Mega Man 2 was the best one, so that's why I got it first. And yeah, I mean, the game is awesome, it's fun, the music is badass, and I have beaten this on on the hard settings of the game. So yeah, and I want to get the rest of them, the rest of the games. Darkwing Duck, it plays like Mega Man, I guess sort of it does. And I like that, and it's made by Capcom. So, Capcom makes a bunch of badass games. And it's a Disney's game. I have plenty of Disney Capcom games, which is cool. I'm glad they did these type of games because they know how to make games. And I remember seeing the show too. Next up, Predator. I seen this on the Angry Video Game Nerd, and it looked interesting. I'm like, wow, this game looks pretty cool. You walk around, you have a gun, you shoot, you can pick up grenades, and the game is hard, and I have beaten it. So yeah, cool game. Well, for me, it's cool. I don't think so. Some people might not like it, but I do like the game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, another game that I know there's people that don't like, but I think this game is pretty badass. The music is awesome. The game is hard. You have to know how to do the jumps, and the last level's hard. You have to. It takes me time, like, cause I have beaten the game. I beaten it, I think, like about 2 or 3 times, and you have to like. It takes me time. It takes me like about 2 or 3 hours, cause I have to like get these power ups. I think they're called scrolls, and if you have those and you make it to like the last level, you have a better chance of beating the game. Next up is Rygar. I've seen someone play this in a live stream, and I was like, wow, this game looks pretty cool, and it was cheap. So yeah, and I have beaten it. It's not that hard. It's pretty easy. Next up, Kirby's Adventure. I like the Kirby games. The Kirby games are fun. So I was like, I need to get it for the NES. Cool game. Next up, Batman. Usually like I know about classic games like, Mario, Metroid, Zelda, Mega Man. The reason why I knew about this game was because I've seen James and Mike play this game on their James and Mike Mondays video. And I seen the game and I'm like, wow, this game looks pretty badass. And usually when a game is good, usually the price is kind of expensive for the game. But when I saw this game cheap, I was like, no way. This game is good and it's cheap. I paid like $7 for it. And the game is hard too. Like I can't even beat the Joker, but awesome game. Next up, Super Mario Brothers. Cool game. I have beaten it twice in a row. I think there are some people that can't beat it, but I mean, which is fine. I can understand. It's kind of hard when you go to like the the eight world, 8-1, 8-2, 8-3, 8-4. But I mean, for me, it's not hard. Kind of it is, but not that hard. Contra. This is awesome. I like this game. This one and Contra 3 are like my favorite. This one I can beat it legit without the Konami code. And Contra 3 I have to put it on the easiest difficulty. But yeah, I want to get the rest of the other Contra games like Super C, Operation C on Game Boy, Contra Hard Corps on Genesis. There's other Contra games I want, but my top Contra games is this one and Contra 3: The Alien Wars. Next up, Startropics. I seen this game on a live stream and it looked pretty cool. I was like, this game looks cool, and I seen the price on it and it was cheap, so I was like, all right, that's cool. And I haven't gone through far in this game. I can tell you that I've beaten some octopus monster, and you have to save like a dolphin, and I have beaten that part, and I went to the like the next level. But it's a pretty cool game. You haven't heard about it, you should like check it out. I think it's cool. It's a cool game. It's cheap. All right, the last game I got is Chippendale. It's made by Capcom. It's a Disney game. What can go wrong? It's a cool game. I haven't beaten it because I have went through sort of far to it, but then like I had to turn off my system because I had to leave somewhere. But I am planning to play this game again and try to beat it. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun game. I can tell you it's pretty fun, and I guess it's kind of cheap. Yeah, it's cheap, but it's a cool game. So that's all the games I have. I am planning to get more, like the Mega Man games for sure. I'll tell you, I'm gonna try to get the Mega Man games, the rest of the Mega Man games for sure. So yeah, thanks for watching.